Is this thing on? Hello everybody and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode with TechnoJock. Last episode we'd managed to make ourselves a jetpack. Just the tier 1, but it's all good. It's all just what we needed. So we can fly about, and I'd managed to get the hover mode working and everything like that. So now we can scoot about with the greatest of ease. And I have actually done a bit of scooting. I know I said we would go on an adventure together and find our new base, but I couldn't wait, and frankly it's a good job that I couldn't, because I went a long way to find our new home. Found quite a few villages on the way. Saw some reasonably cool stuff. Huge ominous woods there. And way down here, and way down here, and across some more ocean. And some volcanoes, and some gigantic hills. I finally found a desert. So, down here, if we zoom in, it's actually quite a cool area. We've got a desert area here, we've got some lava, there's some oil, there's the world's smallest village, which has got 2 houses and a well, there's a big volcano there, there's a mangrove area, there's an AE2 meteor there, and a temple. There wasn't anything exciting in the temple, but there was a temple. So this area, and there's some trees here and stuff. So this area here, I think, is going to be our new base. So shall we go and have a look at it once we've slept through the night? I think that would not be a bad idea. Whoops, that was close. So let's go in here, sleep through the night, and we'll toddle over to our new base and have a look. Over here we've got ourselves a zombie spawner underneath the little strawman thing. We've got plenty sand, obviously. Got this little pond here, which is quite cool. Let's go over here. Oil there, this tiny little village. Some trees, a little oasis. It's quite cool here. I like this. So we do have the benefit of this area obviously not getting any rain. So that's ostensibly what I wanted. We've got some lava there to keep our smeltery going. I think this area is going to do us nicely. And it's, yeah, a fair distance away from the house. It's just under 7,000 blocks away. So we want to get all of our stuff over here, and we want to get this area kind of set out for us, but I want to do a bit of clearing first. Now, other things that I've been working on, let's just teleport back to base before anything bad happens here. Home, teleport, yep. We'll just do that. And yeah, other things. I was playing around with the auto-crafting from extra utilities because that requires no machines and no... My frame rate seems to be a bit horrible here. Not altogether sure what's causing that. Another reason to move. Yeah, this is the extra utilities crafting mechanism, and yeah, it doesn't require power or anything else. You just have the chests or containers set out in a way that would be a 9x9. So you can have 9x9 chests or barrels or something other. Barrels would probably be best. And then a crafting table, a node with a world interaction upgrade, at least one, and then an output chest. And then whatever you put in there, in the shape that you've got, dictates what output you have. So obviously we've just got one chest there at the moment, and it's right in the middle, so it would be effectively whatever's there. So we're going to make sugar, Sound good? So if we pop sugar into here, you'll see it starts going down, and we put sugar in there. Now, if we were to put another chest on top and put planks in both, then it would make sticks, that sort of thing. So that gives us, I mean, it takes up a bit of room, don't get me wrong, but it does afford us the ability to autocraft things pretty easily, particularly for things like this, that we don't really want to build a whole cyclic assembler just to make sugar from sugarcane, do we? And that will help us going forward with our crafting stuff, because making it for this, yeah, that's fine for making all this stuff. List all milk. This is actually list all egg. Okay. I guess that it is. I think it's the fact that soya is not listed as an all milk and all egg anymore for the expert mode. Right, so we want to get that working because again we've stopped producing power through here, but really we want to be able to shift out of this area before we go too hard and fast into more stuff. I would really quite like to be able to auto milk those cows though. That's the thing that's holding us up. Milking those cows constantly is the thing. So we have a plan. We need 2 fluid tanks. We need 2 basic capacitors. That will give us 1 machine chassis from Ender.io. Yep. We need a cauldron, and I think if we do that and then that, I need to have a look for the vat. So we've got our 2 fluid tanks, got our chassis, we need electrical steel and a furnace. Well, the furnace should be relatively easy because we've got compressed cobblestone there. We can do this. Make our furnace, that goes there, and we need 4 electrical steel, which you'll be pleased to know I made earlier. So let's make this 1 vat. Now, I've got no idea if this needs power. I would suspect that it probably does. So, for the time being, I'm going to put it there. Yeah, that's got power. Yeah, it's got a power bar. Now we need to put fluid into this. We can put a fluid tank there, and we need to put stuff in here. Now, to make the plastic that we want, remember we're wanting to make this rancher, which is going to milk our cows for us, but we need plastic sheets, and plastic sheets need rocket fuel. Now, we only need to make, and that makes 2. We need 2 for that, but we also need for that. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8. So we'll need 8 buckets of rocket fuel. Yeah? Let's just go back through to this. 8 buckets of rocket fuel. And to make rocket fuel, we need... Yeah. Alright, okay. To make rocket fuel, we need hooch. It seems to be a 1-to-1, so we'll need 8 buckets of hooch, and we'll need, what's that, 3 wheat, 1 sugar. So if we want 8 buckets, then a portable tank would probably be a very handy thing. I don't need that anymore. What I will do is put that in there. The lapis can go back up there, and we need 1 copper, and we need 4 glass, which I think is over here. It is. Actually, I'm going to take 8, and I'm going to make another tank. I'm going to make 2 portable tanks, I think. That would probably be sensible. So that, and that. So we need water in 1. We don't have a water bucket on us, but we will in just a moment. So let's go with this stuff. Fill up a water bucket and fill up this tank. like this. Yep. And if we go over here, if we put our water tank there and do configuration, pull in from that, there we go, it's pulling in from that tank. We may as well configure to push out from that side as well, and that goes there. We will take this and connect it up. We'll take that and connect that to there. Yep. All good. That's filling up that. Okay, that's what we need. Now we wanted recipes, didn't we? So we're making rocket fuel. We need hooch. So we need potatoes and sugar, or seeds and sugar, or potatoes. Come on. I think wheat and sugar was our best bet. Let's go get some wheat and sugar. Sugar is, well, here's some we auto-crafted earlier. And the wheat we will be able to get from over here, and I'll probably pick up 1,000,000 eggs with my magnet before that happens. Or just the one. No, I can cope with that. So, don't know how long it takes to make this stuff. Something over there is really messing with my frame rate. So wheat in there, that in there, and I've got some sort of message on my phone. You can see it changing color there. It's doing progress and stuff. So that should, in theory, dump over. And it's taken 3, and that is done 750. Okay, that's not. Is that? Oh, is that a 3-to-1? That's not right. I don't know what the ratio is there, but that's not right. It doesn't matter too much because we can actually dump excess. But that's given us 1.5 buckets. Okay. Let's go and get some more water then. Let's fill that up. Right, well, let's see, what else did we need? Obviously we need the rocket fuel, and we need gunpowder and redstone, and that's a 1-to-1 by the looks of things. I think that's how that works. So let me go and get this sorted out, and we'll be back once we've got some rocket fuel, I think. Okay, we have now got 8 buckets worth of hooch. I just switched the input and output over on the configuration, so just pulled it straight back in. I managed to do it without much wastage. There was 250 millibuckets of hooch left in this tank, so I just purged it with the dump button, and we've got gunpowder and redstone, and I'm hoping it does seem to be that it works on a 1-to-1 basis. We're doing okay for power. It's not draining too much at the moment, but this is the last of our power at the moment, and I would prefer, if I could, to be able to get the rancher going before we do much more. Because it's just a waste of our time and effort to do otherwise. But we now have got... Is it done? I thought it had done. Certainly not anything in there. Oh, no, why is it put it out there? I'm not going to complain, but we have rocket fuel. Okay. Now we've got some sawdust. We need compressed sawdust. Do we have compressed sawdust? I don't know if we do. I think I do, actually. I'm pretty sure I put it somewhere. There we do. Excellent. Right. but we're going to need a lot more than that. And we need the raw plastic, which is smelted down rubber. We've got some rubber somewhere. I thought we had more than that. And that's sugar, that's not going to help us. Got lots of sugar now. Okay, I need to go off and get some rubber. I'll sleep through the night, I'll go off and get some rubber and smelt it down. Because I've clearly gone and misplaced it somewhere. Unless it's over here. No. No. Okay. Alright, back in a bit once I've got some rubber sorted out. Right, we can now make plastic sheets. So that makes 2. We need a couple more. Well, we'll need 3 more buckets of this stuff, I think. Weird. And now we can go make all these lovely, lovely plastic sheets. Actually, it's like that, and then... Oh no, we need... Yeah, we do need more. Good, good. Right, one more bucket of that stuff. I did have to make another lot of cakes, unfortunately, by hand. But we are getting close to the end of that shenanigans. Do we have more plastic? Have I run out of plastic? I've run out of plastic. That's really rather annoying. Do I have a tree tap on me? No, I do not have a tree tap on me. Let me quickly make a tree tap. Like that. And we'll toddle over quickly before it gets too close to being nighttime. We should manage to get some rubber from these, hopefully. Anything? Anything? Nothing. Right, let's chop them down. Yep. Sometimes these chop down, sometimes they don't. I'm a little bit nonplussed by the whole thing. Ugh. There we go. Have I got any? Yeah, I've got 4. Right, that's going to do is not hanging around there in the dark. Let's go and cook up this stuff. We'll have to double cook it, but that's fine. We can do that. Let's get rid of this. No, there's no space in there. I really need to do something about our inventory space. It's horrendous. And in here, quickly, 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 come on. How about I come back in a second once we've got... No, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Look at that. Look at that. We'll need one more. And then we'll be good. What else do we need? We need a machine frame. Oh, I don't have any machine frames made. I will need to come back in a second then. Okay, let's come back once I've got the machine frame and all the rest of the stuff that I need for this shenanigans, because we need... The plastic pipe should be fine. And we need that. Okay, back in a moment then. Right, we have just made the machine frame. We can toddle back over here. Pop the machine frame there. Now, we're going to need 2 lots of shears. We're going to need gold ingot and 2 of those. So we can make our thing like that. That goes like that. That goes like that. Need that there. Shears go there and there. Ooh, I need our tin gears from over here. Should be ready. Yep. Just need 2 of those. And we will have the rancher. Oh, it's going to be so good to have this. Let's see how this fares. Now, things I also want. I'm going to need that as well. We will want to take everything that's over here. That's annoying. That's better. Keep forgetting about these 7 PM server restarts. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, that's... Let's get rid of some of these ingredients into here for the time being. We don't need them quite yet. And we'll pick up this bad boy. Right. Now, I'm hoping that I can just go in here maybe and need to go... Let's have a look. That's ground level, so we need to go one above that. Let's put it here if at all possible. Can we put it out? Oh, no. No. Oh no! Oh, definitely didn't want that. That's okay. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Okay. Yes, I know it's not the right tool for the job. Any tool can be a hammer if you want it to be. That's there, okay. Right. That should go... No, just stop trying to come out. There we go. Now, that's going to go there and be powered from underneath by this. Yes, no? Oh, look at that. Milk already. Excellent. Now, if I take that and put it there, that's full of milk. Nice. Now I take the cyclic assembler and put it there. That's going to be powered. I want to leave that so we can get into it. I need to open this up a little bit and whack that with a wrench. So I'll empty in there. Ha ha ha, look at this. We can cover that back up. So this is powered. It has lots and lots of milk in it. We can stick the eggs in there. This should have that in there. That'll power that up. Let's go up here. Let's go back and get all the stuff that we put into this chest. Open, please. Thank you. Let's get all the eggs from here. And we should be able to just nip down here. Hello, you guys. And go and do that. Work? Yes, it does. Now, top's fine. The back we don't need. Right, there we go. And that will output into, I'll go and get, well, I'm going to grab that first. Look at that go. It's just going to do its thing. It's just going to do its thing. Right. Let us, see, that's all good. Let us go, so happy, and get, ooh, bye-bye. Nasty. Just so nasty. Let us go put this in here. Nice. That's all good. And we'll go, I think in here, was there another jabber barrel? And the jabber barrel can be full of cake. How about that for a plan? Oh yeah, so we will have, at the starting area, a nice juicy supply of cake. There we go. Boom. Done. Job is a good one. these chickens are going to chill out down here. I don't really mind about that, to be perfectly honest. Let us go back outside here. There's going to be a bunch of eggs in here. And what about in here? Not quite. There's some eggs just chilling there. Cool. And if we go over here, the wheat, we can harvest the wheat. Just keeping an eye on that creeper that's slightly behind me. So, yeah, these chickens are going to chill out. I did wonder whether the rancher actually picked up eggs as well, but it doesn't appear that way. We can put that in there. And the wheat goes like this. And the sugar cane we will sort out as well. But we are good. Let's just say hello to Phoenix. And we are good here. Now that we've got all the stuff that we need for that, we want to get over to our new starting base, I think, and start clearing that out. And for that, I'm wanting to get some more Enderium, but I don't have shiny. I need shiny. Yes, because I want to make myself an Enderium excavator, I think, and I want to make myself maybe a new hammer. Certainly, I want to get myself the excavator. Yes. Let me come back in a second once I've figured out exactly what I want to do. Hey, man.
Hey.
I'm recording, by the way, so just so you know. So.
Oh, okay.
I thought I may as well record the explanation so the viewers get to know as well. So, what you need to do is you need to have some storage over on this side, right? And you can have storage, if you use Jabba barrels, you can do a 3x3, so it's in the shape of a crafting grid. Okay. And then you put the crafting table in front of the center one, and then you have a node with a world interaction upgrade, and it pulls through the crafting table to the storage on the other side, and using the pattern that the things are in the storage, then it crafts them and puts them into the other chest. But because I've only got one bit of storage here, then it's just going to do a shapeless crafting of if you put something into a crafting grid in one spot, which with sugar obviously just turns sugar cane into sugar.
So effectively, no matter what we're doing, if we're doing some simple crafting like this, instead of wasting time with the cyclic assembler, we could just use this little setup.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is like an extremely simple setup. I mean, if you do it vertical, or does it have to be horizontal like this?
I think. Actually, no. I think it can be vertical as well. It just matches the pattern of the chests or the things. Barrels are obviously easier to use because you can put them next to each other. But if you had trapped chests, it would work as well. But if I was to put a chest on top of this one and then put planks in both chests, it would make sticks because it would be planks on top of planks in the crafting window.
That's interesting. I didn't know that it could. I'd never heard that extra utilities could even do that.
Yeah, it's probably one of the least known things about extra utils as far as I've seen, but it's super handy early game, and I'd completely forgotten about it.
I've known for a long time that extra utilities had some cool little features. I mean, I like the fact that you can create an infinite water source, a water deal thing with the extra utilities, which is way easier than using thermal expansion aqueous accumulator, you know. But I was not aware of this one. Yeah. See, that's what happens to that world interaction grid. It's so different that you just don't realize what that world interaction upgrade actually does to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be used for so many things. It's so handy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought
cool.
I thought I would try and use this. I mean, it's handy for sugar here, and also can use the exact same thing. Can pump sugar and wheat into this, and it'll make sugar and wheat flour. So for making the cakes, it's ideal. and I don't need to have two different cyclic assemblers making sugar and wheat flour.
That is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you could make sugar and wheat flour in this one deal without having to add a whole bunch of stuff to it?
If you put logs in there, it'll make planks. Anything that you can put in one spot of a crafting grid.
I knew that. What I'm trying to say is, okay, for example, would you say you got this one making sugar? Would you have to make a whole nother one to make wheat flour, or can you do it in this one?
No, I can put anything you want, any amount of stuff you want in there.
Well, what if okay, I guess what my question is what apparently I can't sleep there. What if like you had like a continuous supply of whatever that particular thing is, like logs or sugar or flour or whatever? You would have to have a separate one for each one, right? I know obviously you can just put anything in here and it'll craft it up into whatever you're wanting, but what about like say you had multiple things you were trying to craft at once? You couldn't just you have to have different setups for each one, right?
Yeah. I mean, if it never got to the end of the chest, then, I mean, there we go. I put sugar in there, and it'll finish off the sugar before it gets to the wheat. But then it just starts.
Oh, but then it will do the wheat.
Yeah. When it gets to it.
See, still, this right here is a cool thing. This is a cool tool that you could have in your home for doing simple crafting things like that, because you just drop it in and let it go, and it'll come out the other side exactly as you want. This is a cool little idea. I may have to put something like this in my home, because you could have a chest sitting there that you could throw stuff in, and then have another one that it comes out in, and to you that's just simple. You could be doing other things while you're doing that, while you get that done. So and it's really quick too. I was kind of surprised, and I bet you all you have is a world interaction grade. I bet you if you put some speed upgrades in there, it'd probably zip through it like it's freaking nothing, huh?
I think if you put in more than one. If you put in 2 world interaction upgrades, it'll do 2 crafts at once, and so on and so forth. So if you had a
speed upgrade, that would work too, I guess.
No, speed upgrades only affect how quickly it finds a location to store the produce in. So if you
so that wouldn't pull it through any faster?
No, a stack upgrade might do a stack at a time, but I don't think so. I think in this instance, I think it's the number of world interaction upgrades directly affects the number of crafts it does in one instance, in one sitting.
Yeah, I hear you.
Per second.
That's still a really neat little idea that it never really occurred to me. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be using it a reasonable amount because, it's just super.
Well, I haven't
handy.
actually got to that point myself yet. My last episode, I finally got lasers and stuff set up, and and then I record the one I recorded yesterday. I got the metal former and the compressor made up. Finally, it took me for freaking ever, but I finally got it, or at least it felt like it took me forever,
Yeah.
And I know you've had it in here the whole time, but I wanted to have it myself.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, you want to experience
trying to figure out this power stuff, dude. You should have seen me. I was an idiot. I tried to hook those machines. I was like, I'll just put them up here above my lasers, and I went, oh yeah, duh. Thermodynamics pipes don't connect to industrial craft machines, So I had to go and make those wires and stuff.
This is a lot better than it was before, but it was a complete bird's nest in here. If you'd actually walked in, you'd have been tangled in a second. But this is a lot better than it was. But as you can see, I need to move. I have outgrown this village.
I was just noticing that Stalker's finally got that house out there set up a little bit for himself, or at least he's got it started.
Yeah, I've got a bit of stuff in here. I've got the auto anvil as well. I've started making stuff for. You'll see there's a thing on the roof. That's
chisel.
Yeah, auto chisel. So if you have a look, the chisel itself's in there, and you just you put an example of what you're chiseling to. I'll need to put this away because I've got a dev null on me, so it's getting rid of all my cobblestone. But I just put a stack of cobble in there, and then once every second or so, it just.
Excuse me. Well, that's not too bad either. I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, you just leave that going, and there's upgrades as well. You can make it go a lot faster than that and stuff, and make it do a stack at a time.
You have one of those dev nulls. What exactly do those do?
It's like it starts off empty, and all you need to craft it is an apple and a bit of cobblestone, and you shift right click to open it up, but you need to be not clicking against something. and then you can put put anything you want in there, but I always put cobblestone in there. And when you're mining, when you pick up whatever you've got in the dev null, it picks up to a stack of it and then voids the rest. So
well, that's definitely good when you want to go on an extended mining trip.
Yeah,
you can just
but the benefit is,
wow.
what you can do is, you can still right-click with the dev null to place them. So you've still got at least a stack, or a stack of whatever it is at any one time.
I think I may have to do that, because I always keep a stack of dirt and a stack of cobble on me, because I like to have them for building materials. You just never know what you're going to need or whatever.
Oh yeah. But no, this way you could have like just a couple of dev nulls, one set for dirt and one set for cobblestone, and then you're fine. You're not going to fill up your inventory. And it's particularly handy, I find, because I always like working with a ring of magnetization. But the thing with that is, you can't go mining and then just spew out a load of rubbish onto the floor and then continue mining, because you just hoover it back up again, which is about the only pain that I find with that.
So did I don't know if you noticed my last episode, but I had to make a new pick.
Yeah.
Because the one the bronze head one that you gave me, was great and all, but like even with all the upgrades I had on it, because I had both a diamond and an emerald on it, and still it would run out of durability before I even knew what was going on. I could not, even with the auto repair on it, it was just too fast. Like I'd go down to mine, and 10 minutes later I have to come up, and then I'd have to use my stone pickaxe because I couldn't use that one or it was going to break. So I'd have to wait until it recharged before I could use it again.
Yeah, that's no good.
So I made me an alamite one, and it worked a lot better.
Yeah, me too. I've got an alamite one, but I'm kind of on the edge of being able to make a reasonable amount of enderium. I've got enderium sword. Nice.
Yeah, see, I need to make a new sword. I was going to make a sword the other day, but I was like, I'll wait.
This thing's pretty sweet, and of course, this.
Yeah, I have a short bow, but I don't have a crossbow yet because I don't have my tool forge yet.
This thing's crazy.
I made a short bow. I made an alamite short bow with I went and got flame string from the nether.
This has just got normal string, but then I don't like using the flame string because I don't really like setting fire to mobs. But it doesn't really matter because
it doesn't set fire to them, man.
Doesn't it? Oh, right, okay. I thought it.
No,
I thought I'd give it.
It's got higher durability. That's why that's what's better about it. To my knowledge, I've never seen a mob get set fire to when I hit them with this. The only problem I have with this is because I used alamite. It's got a 1.4 second draw speed, so it's a little slow.
Oh, this thing's like a machine gun. Check this out.
But it does the bow itself does 8 hearts of damage, and the arrows do 1.5, so that's 9.5 hearts of damage.
Well,
so, I mean, that's not.
In fact, have a go at this. Yep. Oh, hang on.
You dropped them right in front of yourself, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see, that's what I want, and that's a signal, right?
Yeah, it's just crazy fast. And I've yet to find a mob that it won't one-shot.
Oh, look, there's arrows all over the place here.
Yeah. And
of course, you're probably like me. You probably put the auto repair on them so they come back,
Yeah. All the way.
I didn't do too bad, though. I made, for what I was looking, I just wanted something. I wanted a ranged weapon before I could afford getting a signal and crossbow, because I was going to make a signal and crossbow. I just haven't got to that technology level yet.
Yeah. I mean, I made a steel longbow, but it just took so long to load. And obviously a crossbow is better because once you've cocked it, it's ready to fire. It's just the reload speed. But even
I think this bow here is probably about the same speed as a normal vanilla bow.
That's
but way more powerful.
Yeah.
Because it takes, like, if you look at the stats on it, it says it has a 1.5 second draw speed, which isn't horrible.
No, it's usable certainly.
Yeah, exactly. I was just looking for a ranged weapon, and I had made extra alamite when I was making my pickaxe, way more than I needed. So I made a shovel and I made my bow. See, when you do that when somebody's following you, that's not cool. I was following you, jumped over that thing, and I'm sitting there at the bush jumping like, okay, this ain't gonna happen, dude. What the hell?
Yeah. So I'm just about ready to move to my new base, but it's literally just a sand dune. So, in fact, do you want to see it?
Sure.
Yeah, let's. I've already done a base tour, but well, a kind of a new home bit. But
Okay.
if I
Now,
do,
if I can remember how to teleport to you.
I can do it. And I think that should do it. There we go.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I couldn't remember how to make. Whoa, wow. Let's look where we are in comparison to the rest of my map. Oh,
We're about
I don't know.
7,000 blocks from the
Yeah, I was gonna
village.
say I can't even see anything else on my map except for where we are.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a hayman over there. It's a
Yeah.
nice area, though.
It's pretty cool. There's a little oasis just over the sand dune.
That's what I was looking at right here. Was I was
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
pretty
hey,
sweet, and there's a little bit of oil in it as well.
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Watch out for quicksand here, by the way. There's a little bit, but yeah, this is a really pretty kind of bit. So I'm thinking
Yeah, this
over
kind of
here.
reminds me of my area, except you went a little more deserty. But I had the same thing though, all the woods and mountains, and then I find this little lake and a small river section next to it. Thought it was kind of cool. Yesterday I was looking for clay, so I was walking down the water section, and where it dead ends, right there against the mountain, and then it keeps going a little bit. Well, it actually stops, and it's like ground for a little ways, and then for about 30 blocks later, the river starts again. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to clear out all the trees and make that into a full river,
Bit of terraforming. Never hurt anybody.
Yeah, a little bit of terraforming, because I'm already gonna, right there where the mountain is, I was going to make a tunnel that goes through the mountain.
All right, yeah.
That's water, so I can connect to the ocean.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Make a little harbour area, a little marina.
Yeah, I got lots of little ideas like that I've been playing with that I just haven't got around to because they're purely aesthetic,
Yeah.
But
good.
now that I got the basics of my machines going and basics of some power, now I can actually start expanding and getting further into it,
Definitely, yeah. Now you've got a bit of infrastructure.
Well, yeah, that was all I was waiting for. I wanted to be able to do the metal former and the compressor, and then once I get my tool forge, then I have all the things I needed, I like some of these cactuses and stuff.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. I like these saguaro cactus. Man, what the hell is that one? Did you do that?
What?
You see that huge saguaro cactus out here?
Oh no, that one just grows like that, and it'll start flowering soon as well.
I've never seen one so freaking big before. Holy crap.
Yeah, they're pretty big. These
You have one of these weird hives out here, aren't you? Or unusual hives.
unusual hive.
Oh, resonant hive. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, there's this weird bit here as well, like wasteland in this area here. It's got these kind of pillars all the way through it.
Ooh, I see bamboo forest over there, dude.
Oh, I don't know what this is as well. Yep, oh, that's poison.
I love the bamboo forest. I've always liked those. I hadn't found any of those yet. I'm gonna run over there and steal a couple of those real quick while I'm sitting here.
Yeah, go for it, man.
And I like those types of trees. They're really cool. Plus, they're great for doing some of the bamboo style stuff that you can make with it.
Well, I'm going to stop recording just now, and I shall see the viewers on the other side whilst we have a wee look around here. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the little tour of where we intend to have our base. Next episode, we are going to do something cool about clearing that area out, because I don't fancy having to do it by hand. Don't know about you, but that seems like a big job. So until the next time, have a funs, and see you next time. Bye bye.